debilitating. Hi, everybody. I am Heather Vickery, and you have tuned in to my weekly live show, Brave in Action, where I share some measurable, actionable tips to step out of fear and into bravery in all sorts of unique ways. For those of you who are new or who have just discovered me, I am a transformational success coach. And the work that I do is fully centered in helping you get clear on what you want so that you can not only dream of a life and a business you're madly in love with, but you can actually have a life and a business that you're in love with. And I do that through my patented coaching method, which is called the BRAVE method. BRAVE is an acronym, but it is a method that helps you problem solve, dream, design, build, and have that desired life. And you deserve it, friends. You deserve it. I'm going to be super, super vulnerable and honest and raw with all of you today. This topic is near and dear to my heart, and it feels important to share it with you. But before we do that, I am going to tell you about something really, really exciting. Hey, how are you, Angie? Nice to see you here. Okay. So I am not a Black Friday girl. It's not my jam, really. I don't stand in line overnight. I don't scroll through websites looking for good sales. No judgment to anyone who does. It's just not my thing. Totally fine. And I definitely do not believe in discounting coaching services or my friend Angie here's a travel agent services, right? If you are a service provider, don't discount your pricing. Your pricing is there for a reason. It's because you have worked really hard to price yourself accordingly based on not just your time, but your skill, your training, what you bring to the table. So I never ever discount my coaching. However, I decided this year that it would be really fun to put together some special Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday bundles for you all. And I want to tell you about it before I get into this deep topic for today. The first one is an actual mini coaching experience. If you are looking for some coaching support, but you don't have the time or the money to financially invest in something longer term, like one-on-one coaching or the incubator, which is my 16-week coaching program that starts in January, the mini coaching experience could be exactly right for you. It is bite-sized and it's bite-sized priced. For $448, you get 3 months of coaching support from me. That includes one 30-minute one-on-one call per month, as well as all week long, whatever you need, coach on call opportunity via either Voxer, which is text messaging or voice messaging, or Marco Polo, which is video messaging. Plus, weekly, I'm going to send you accountability email, check in with some self work to take you through reflection of the week past and intentional planning for the week ahead. It is such a good deal. I can't even believe it. I'm really excited. We're limiting the number of those. If you have been wanting to check out what it's like to coach with me, if you have uh just a little time and maybe just a little money to invest in yourself, this is a really great way to get started. And then the other two are product bundles, which are so much fun. The first one is called Empower Yourself. And with that package, I do not have, oh, here it is. You are going to get, I should have had all this ready, a signed personalized copy of the paperback version of my book, Fuck Fearless, a copy of Gratitude Journal, Shift Your Focus, as well as a set of Create Brave manifestation cards. That to me is so incredibly cool. I have priced those 30% off, free shipping, $74 for all three of them. And the other bundle is Double Brave. Get 2 sets of Create Brave cards, free shipping, $74, super good deal. So either treat yourself because you deserve it, or they make great gifts, client gifts, hostess gifts, people that you love. So in Empower Yourself bundle, you get these 3 things, free shipping, $74, the Double Brave, 2 sets of Create Brave cards for $74 and free shipping. So I'm really excited to offer those. I'm super excited about the mini coaching experiences. I have never offered anything like this before. I think it's going to be really fun to get to spend some time with folks and just sort of ease in to whatever the next phase of your journey looks like. If you're curious about either of those things, you can buy them right now at vickeryandco.com/Black Friday. It will take you to the store. You can purchase those things and they'll be sent off to you right away, or we can get started with your coaching right away. So I'm really excited that people are jumping on the mini coaching experiences quickly. We had some people who signed up as soon as the email went out this morning. So I want to make sure that you can get that while it still lasts. I am closing all of these deals on Tuesday, November 29th at 10 p.m. Central. So get them while you can. Okay, you guys. Woo! I promised you deep, honest, vulnerable. Here we go. This has been a really tough year for me. It's probably been the hardest year ever. Harder than getting a divorce, harder than coming out, harder than anything I've ever done before. And it's mostly personal. And I don't need to spill my guts on what all those personal things are. But I can tell you that all of the things that I help others with, I had to help myself with. I had to coach myself. I had to show up for myself in every way possible. Questioning my worth and my value and just feeling so low and so sad. It has been a struggle. And so if you have been going through anything like that, I want you to know that I see you and you're not alone. And also it's okay to struggle. It really is. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be confused. It's okay to not know how to get out of one phase and into another. All of these things are normal human emotions. And if you are feeling them, welcome to the world of humanity, right? We all experience things like this from time to time. That's just what happens, right? It's just what happens. And I want to encourage you, it's okay to sit in that space for a little while. It is. It's human. Welcome your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions without judgment. Practice self-compassion. And I'm going to share tools and tips and resources for you to step out of that space because I want that for you and I want it for me. I'll tell you how I've been doing that. But in addition to that, it's okay for a minute to slow down. You don't have to instantly go into problem solve mode. We don't have to fix everything right away. Sometimes we can just sit in that space of uncertainty and surrender and see what the universe presents us. It's okay to do that. Having a little technical issue on Instagram. I'm sorry about that. So that's the first thing I want to say to you is you don't have to rush to problem solve everything. Sometimes we just sit kind of in the ick and surrender because that's the only thing we can do is be aware of what's happening, step into that surrender and just sort of see what shows up for us. There's a lot of power in that. And I would say that surrender has been my work for the whole year. Truly. Surrender what I cannot control, right? I always say we can always change something, even if what we change is our mindset about it. Like if we can't actually change it, you can change our minds, the way we decide to feel about it. And that is true here as well. So for me, that resistance, what we resist persists, right? We can fight against the scared, the sad, the discomfort, or we can surrender and say, what are you teaching me? What's the lesson here for me? What do I need out of this? And it's hard to let go of that resistance, isn't it? It's really, really hard. I see you if you felt that way. I see you. I understand. Um, but once you decide that you would like to move out, not out of surrender, because I think we need to stay in that space of surrender, but move out of feeling heavy and icky and lacking joy all the time. And I know because I was there for quite some time. There are some proven strategies, some proven tricks and tips that I love, that I really deeply believe will help you move through whatever it is that you have going on. And that very first thing is having some deep clarity. Hold on. I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off and see if that helps with Instagram. Is that better, you guys? I'm sorry. So first is deciding I can't control all of this. The only thing I can control is myself and my energy. And I no longer choose. Hi, Kirsten. How are you? I no longer choose to feel completely broken. Again, I want to go back to say for a minute, it is okay to feel fucking broken. There's nothing wrong with feeling human or feeling sad or feeling hurt, right? It is okay to sit in that space for a little bit and invite yourself to learn from it. What's here for you? What can you explore? What can you learn? Right? That's okay. And then when you're like, okay, now here are all the things I can't control. I can control me, right? My mind, my heart, my soul. And I am going to choose to find some peace of mind, some joy, some comfort. I'm going to give it to myself because we can't always expect someone else to give it to us. So, the first thing that I do when I'm feeling particularly low, but want to step out of that space into a space of possibility, into a space of abundance, and continuing into that space of surrender is I decide to do so. And I say to myself, Heather, what can you do? What can you do here? Right? It's that decision, that awareness piece. The second thing I instantly start doing is chanting some mantras. And I'm going to share some of my favorite or affirmations, some of my favorite affirmations. Um, I I like to manifest my affirmations in really magical ways. You can use it as put it reminders on your phone or your computer that will pop up. And when you see them, you say them out loud. Repeat them in your head when you're brushing your teeth, or say them out loud when you're making your coffee or your tea in the morning. Hi, Ben, how are you? Right. There are lots of ways to do that. So here are some of my favorite affirmations. The first one is, and I get this straight from the book Happy Pocket Full of Money. I highly recommend it. It's about wealth and abundance, but not money, even though that's the title. I am wealth. I am abundance. I am joy. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. And I will often, before I've even opened my eyes and I lay in bed, I will hear in my head, I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy, right? Set your mind in that space right away. Some of my other affirmations that I love, excuse me, I thought I brought my water up, but I didn't, is I am a healthy, happy, abundant international millionaire. Bring it. Why do I want to be a millionaire? Because it's not about money. Because I want to give. I want to give. I want to support. I want to grow. I want to put money into my business so that I can put time and energy into you. I want to give money away like crazy. So I embrace that. I'm not afraid of money. Money is our friend. It's not bad. It's not dirty. It's not gross. I am a healthy, happy, abundant international millionaire. The other one that I absolutely love is that, and this was this week's Brave Affirmation. If y'all don't know this, every week I release a Brave Affirmation, which is something that you can repeat throughout the week to help you connect with your inner courage in unique ways. So this week's, and it's one of my favorites, is abundance flows into me and through me with ease, which ties into the one I said previously, right? Because I want to be able to give back. Abundance flows into me and through me with ease. Abundance flows into me and through me with ease. I love that one. There's another one that I use a lot that comes from The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks, another book I highly recommend. We're actually going to dig into that one in the incubator. Not the whole book. Don't worry. You don't have to read a whole book if you want to join the incubator. One of several that we're going to source and take content from, in addition to my own unique custom content, is I expand with love, success, and abundance and inspire others to do the same. Doesn't that just feel nice? I expand in love, success, and abundance and inspire others to do the same. And then the last one, and I have this one on as a reminder, it pops up 3 or 4 times a day. I pause, I say it, and I really love it, is I receive people, ideas, inspiration, and money that help me serve my greater purpose, and I am an excellent receiver. I receive people, ideas, inspiration, and money that help me serve my greater purpose, and I am an excellent receiver. Isn't that beautiful? I love that one. It's really special. I love all of them. So you can chant your affirmations again in your mind. You can say them out loud when you're doing rote things, walking the dog, making some coffee, cooking, doing laundry, taking a shower, all of that. That's the first one. Then, if I want to take it up a notch to really be more intentional, to truly embrace this new space that I want to transform into, I add in 4 minutes of daily visualization. This is game changing, you guys. And visualization is a core component of what we're doing in the incubator. We are bringing this in directly because it is so, so powerful. Um, 4 minutes, no more than 8 minutes. I like four. That's about all I have the patience for. I set some music that makes me feel good. I set a timer usually for about 4 minutes and 12 seconds so that I can get settled in to whatever space I want to be in. And the key with visualization isn't specifics, it's zeroing in on how you're going to feel, the joy, the abundance, the excitement that you're going to feel after the things you desire have come true, right? Imagine yourself getting a phone call or an email that's great fucking news, the best news you could have ever gotten. How are you going to feel? How are you going to react? Sometimes I pump my fist in the air and say, "Woohoo! Yes! Oh my God, it's so exciting." And sometimes when I do that, I will cry. I can feel tears flying down my face because I am so excited, those happy tears. um, a wash of gold. If you can imagine yourself, often imagine myself living in Paris, which is I have every intention of doing here within the next, 8 to 10 years. Inviting my family over, going to our favorite local cafe, or having a retreat with my clients and taking a walk along the Seine. All of those things, I can picture that. I imagine being in a room filled with clients and supporting them and seeing them light up, right? So it's how I'm going to feel after I've gotten the thing that I desire. And I like to picture a wash of gold, a golden wash over all of the images. For me, I am very visual. I can see them like movies. If you don't have that type of inner vision, that's okay. Maybe there are words that pop up for you. Maybe it's sounds, maybe it's shapes, maybe it's art, maybe it's color, whatever it is that gives you that sense of feeling that's going to be inside of you after the things you desire. So we're not talking about making a certain amount of money. It's this or better, this or more, right? Um, if it's overall joy and happiness, like, don't zero in on the specifics because you want to ask the universe for more abundance. Don't cap it. Don't set yourself off. I've had people who ask for very specific numbers of people to join their program or of sales or anything like that. And then you cap yourself energetically. I don't want that for you. This or better, this or better, this or better. Right? It's so lovely. Find different ways to do that. And then I do EFT tapping, which is something I really love doing. And I can guide you in EFT tapping. We'll be doing that in the incubator as well. I'll share some guided EFT tapping with folks who join the mini coaching experience that's available right now. But I also use an app called Tapping Solutions, and I highly recommend it. And so EFT tapping is emotional frequency technique, right? Where you're tapping on, you start here on your karate chop point, and then you do right in your eyebrows, the end of your eyebrows, under your eye, under your nose, under your mouth, your chest, under your arm, and the top of your head. Those are your meridian points. It resets your meridian points, and you can tap for anything. If you have something specific, there can be scripts for it. I have a self love one that is beautiful and magical. I have one for my 9-year-old daughter to help her rest and fall asleep. We have one for inviting a good day. There's some for gratitude and money and abundance and joy and health and all of that. But it also works to just get you out of an icky space. So I'll share a quick story. I was on site with a bunch of my clients in early October. One of my clients got herself a little worked up about something that an exchange that happened with another person in the room. And I suggested she and I had done EFT tapping together before. And I said, maybe you could try going into the bathroom and doing a little tapping. And all I had her do, starting here and going through all the points, was repeating, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Let's do it. How about we do it right now? That wasn't my plan. Let's just do one of those very quickly. So, this is all I want you to do. I want you to start by tapping your karate chop point. It can be either hand, it doesn't matter. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Moving to the eyebrow point. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Side of the eye. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Underneath the eye, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Under the nose, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Under the mouth, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. In your chest, you can do it like this or like this. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Under the arm, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And the last one is the top of the head. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Then you stop tapping, take a big deep breath, and release. Oh, it always makes me feel so much better, so much more centered. So there's guided tapping. I can guide you through tapping. There are other resources. You can find lots of them on YouTube or on Instagram. But even if all you do is I deeply and completely love and accept myself, it will shift your energy, it'll shift your focus. And for this client that I mentioned earlier, it absolutely saved the day for her. She came back to me a couple hours later and said, "Holy shit, like that changed everything. That was amazing," which was awesome. And I loved that for her. So we've got affirmations, visualization, and EFT tapping. The last two things that I like to do is getting good with gratitude. So y'all know that I have a gratitude journal out. This is called Shift Your Focus. I have one for kids and families also called Grow Grateful. There's really powerful science behind a gratitude practice. Um, it's not made up, it's true. If you choose to list 3 to 5 things you're grateful for every day and why, it absolutely neurologically changes you. And it takes you out of darker spaces. It takes you out of hopelessness and into possibility, into hope, understanding community, seeing that while, yes, a whole lot of things maybe suck, there are really good, beautiful things there, things worth being grateful for. So, a gratitude practice, whether you use a journal like this, you keep a list on your phone, you do something on your computer, you have a blank journal. The key there is it's got to come out of your mind. You have to say it or write it, right? You can't just keep it in your mind in order for it to work. But it's really powerful. And then the last thing is I will pull an inspiration card. So I'm going to use the Create Brave deck, but I have lots of decks, affirmation decks, oracle decks, tarot decks. And I don't use them to tell me what to do. I use them to sort of help me think outside of the box and be creative about how I want to show up in the world in that moment, in that hour, in that day, or maybe to think of a problem in a unique light, try something different. So I always pull a Create Brave card at the end of our weekly live show. So I'll go ahead and pull one now and let's see what shows up for us. For those of you who aren't familiar, the Create Brave cards are a deck of manifestation cards that I co-created with my beautiful friend, Rachel Swanson. She's a creativity coach. I'm the Brave Method coach. We combine them and we get Create Brave. There are 48 cards. They are so gorgeous. The artwork is amazing. It comes with a booklet that has the focus word, and then the affirmation that goes with it, as well as some coaching guidance and even a Create Brave prompt, ways that you can get out and do something inspired from the card that you pulled. So when I pull a card, I see what shows up for me. How does the artwork make me feel? How does the word make me feel? How does what is in the booklet make me feel? What do I want to do with it? So every week when I come on live with you, I pull a card. The universe tells me which card it is, and it fell. Oh my gosh, I love this card for today. This is it. I wish that my friend and incubator participant Melinda was here right now because Melinda, it always blows my fucking mind. We always get the right card. Always. You guys saw me shuffling. I didn't have any plans there. The card that I got was grounded. I'm going to show you here on Instagram and here on YouTube. Grounded. I remain rooted and connected. That's amazing because that's exactly what we're doing here right now. This is what we're talking about, right? How do you ground yourself when it feels like the world is spinning out of fucking control? Grounded. Look at how gorgeous this card is, right? There's the sun and the clouds, there's the flowers. Grounded. I remain rooted and connected. Let's read the guidebook. What does it say? Grounded. Your energy requires being physically connected to the earth. Walking barefoot or having your hands in the dirt connects you to the space you inhabit. Stay rooted in your life, community, and the world. Feel it on your skin. Take deep breaths and practice quiet meditation. Remember all the beautiful things for which you are grateful. Center yourself. Connect with your spirit. You are not simply a vessel that holds a brain. You are a body that deserves to be connected to the physical earth and space around you. Be wholly present in this life, in this moment. You may not know the direct path you are on, but you know the general direction, and your purpose is clear. Stay present in your body. Seek out this is the Create Brave prompt. Seek out the sunspot in your house or go outside barefoot and physically connect to the earth, or any of the other things I told you are specifically designed to help you ground yourself and root yourself in what is true versus what happens in our mind, where we start to go off into scary, terrible places, right? Pull yourself back in and understand your desires, understand who you are, how you want to show up in the world. I also keep crystals around. I hold them often when I'm doing the live show. These kind of travel my house with me. They're in my bedroom at night. So I have amethyst and rose quartz, but I have a lot of crystals up there. I fiddle with them. I have a little bit of an ADHD situation, so sometimes just having things in my hand tactile feels good. But whatever it is that connects you and roots you and supports you and helps you get some clarity, I want you to do that. And I'm hoping that some of these things I've shared with you today inspire you, and write them all down and then pull what you want from that. This is a root of what I do as a coach as well. Yes, I have type A systems and strategies and things that we know work, and we do those, but I partner those with all of these energetic things, with healing work, with breath work, gratitude, um, inspiration, affirmations, surrender exercises, forgiveness and release exercises. We do that. We're going to do all of that and so much more in the incubator. If you're thinking about that, applications are still open. But just to remind you that between now and 10 p.m. on Tuesday the 29th, you have access to the three Black Friday bundles that I have put out. The first one is the mini coaching experience, 3 months of coaching for the lowest price ever, $448. You get 3 one-on-one calls, one per month. They're 30-minute calls, on coach on call access with me, as well as weekly accountability check-ins and self-work. Grab that while it's hot, you guys, because I can't offer those for very long. They take up my time and energy, and I'm super excited to share them with you. So make sure that you head on over there. And then I have the bundles. The Empower Yourself bundle is a signed, personalized copy of Fuck Fearless, Making the Brave Leap, my gratitude journal, Shift Your Focus, and a Create Brave deck. So if you've been wanting any of these things, now's the chance to get them. Or if you have them, give them as gifts. They make incredible gifts, free shipping, $74, or do the double brave, 2 Create Brave decks. So one for you, one for a friend or your siblings or your clients or whatever. Get them while they're hot. Again, free shipping, $74. I love you all. I'm so honored to be here with you. I thank you for holding space with me, for letting me share with you that this has been a tough year, and some ways that I have continued to surrender and bring myself back in and get grounded and get rooted and work through it. I am actively every day, I'm doing affirmations. I'm doing 4 minutes of visualization. I'm doing EFT tapping, all of those things. And I also do some havening. I didn't even mention that, right? Where you are giving yourself tender, gentle touch. All of those things make such a difference. For those of you who are US based, happy Thanksgiving. I know that that can be a complicated holiday, but there's always a good time to celebrate and be with family and to express gratitude and thanks for all that you have, or as my beautiful friend Pam says, all that you don't have, right? We're pretty lucky to have what we have. And sometimes we're very lucky that we don't have some things that we don't have. Yeah. Grab those Black Friday bundles, vickeryandco.com/social. I'm sorry. Well, you can go there. That'll take you there. But vickeryandco.com/Black Friday will take you directly to the page where you can purchase any of those things. I wish you much love. Next week's live show, the date is changed. It's Thursday because on Wednesday it is my daughter's 13th birthday, and she has asked me to take her to IKEA for the day. And we are going to play in all of the different house setups. So that's what I'll be doing on Wednesday. No live show, but we'll do it on Thursday as I'm headed out to New York City, going to New York City on Thursday. So much love, much gratitude. Be brave, choose it for yourself. And remember that I am your greatest fucking fan. I believe in you. I see you. I honor you. I share space with you. It is such a treat and it's such a joy. So until we talk again, this is Heather Vickery reminding you today and every day to go out and choose bravely. Bye now.